So welcome back to Trefarr. So just a short video to give you an update on some of the new arrivals that arrived here on the layout, all the way from the UK. So I did start out saying that I would only have an 08 shunter and just stick to that, but of course as those of you that are into O gauge understand, this is quite addictive, and you end up buying way more than you originally thought. Anyway, I'm just going to go through each of the new arrivals and talk you through them, and hopefully enjoy it. Cheers. So first up we have 1067 Western Druid. This is a Helgen model. None of these models come with DCC fitted, so that's a bit of a change for me in terms of modelling HO scale here in Canada. So you have to get extra big decoders, and then the sound files are come from just a couple of suppliers. So I'm just waiting for the chip and sound files to come from the UK for this one, and should be great when I get the twin Maybach engines roaring up and down the track. Anyway, so between 1971 and 1976, I was travelling to school by train on the Trefarr, which was the main Paddington Penzance main line. The vast majority of the time was, certainly in the early part of that, was travelling behind a Western. I did actually get to see every single one of the class. I mean, it's just a beautiful locomotive. This is a weathered version, so it's as you can see, it's fairly lightly weathered, but weathered nonetheless, and in due course I'll add to that weathering. But just a stunning locomotive, working fans, two at this end and two at this end. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that done. The sound, yeah, it's just details really excellent. So yeah, one of my all-time favorite locos still, and I still think the design today looks good. So yeah, can't wait to get the chip in that one and get it running. Next up we have the Class 50, and of course the Class 50 displaced the Westerns on the Western region, having completed their stint on the West Coast main line before it was electrified. Again, beautiful model, comes unnumbered, Helgen again, but I'm going to make this into the 50 that was called Warspite, after a First World War ship and subsequently Royal Navy submarine. So again, fans in the top. I haven't yet ordered a chip for this one, so I'm going to get the Western done first. But again, it's just a beautiful model, really well detailed. This, along with the Western, weighs just over 2.5 kilos, so it's really kind of strange going from HO scale back up to this O scale, and just moving it around to paint it, you know, you can do yourself an injury. So I'm just getting used to that. But as you can see, great detail, handbrake chains, just an excellent model. Really good detail on the insides. I'll put drivers in this because at this scale you can't really get away with suggesting there's somebody in there. There has to be somebody in there. So yeah, really looking forward to getting that one up and running too. So a bit of a confession that I've not been good discipline wise with collections in HO, where I've just really bought any locomotives that I took a fancy to, whereas what I've been trying to do with this O scale is to say, you know, I'm going to model the period, you know, mid-70s, 1975, 1976, and stick to that, so I don't fall into the trap of ordering tons and tons of locomotives that really, you know, the habit can run away with you. So So I did really well for the first little while, and then I bought this. So this is a class 37 in the intercity livery, and I just love this bit livery. I think it's just a stunning livery. I think it's a stunning logo anyway, but I think it just looked really awesome in this. And they did run down in the southwest, certainly on China clay. There were quite a few, not quite a few allocated to St Blazy, most famous one of which obviously is Sir William Cookworthy. But this one will probably be 37416. Again, Helgen, comes unnumbered. It's just an amazing locomotive, fantastic detail. Again, got to buy a chip, got to buy sand for it. I'm no hurry to do that. I'm going to weather it first, make sure I do a proper job with that. I'm really comfortable weathering in HO scale and OO scale and 1/35th military, but this will be all new to me, so I'm really looking forward to having a go at that. And also I fell into the trap of the China Clays CDAs, so these will go nicely behind this particular locomotive. And yeah, it might be out of era, but I just couldn't resist it, so oops. So that's the new arrivals to Trefarr. I do have a class 47 Helgen on order. Those are due towards the end of the year, and I've also got a 121 bubble car. So again, both of those are very relevant to the period that I'm modelling, so looking forward to getting those a little bit later, and we'll include those in video in due course. But for now, yeah, hope you've enjoyed the video, and I'll speak to you soon.